It's the age-old debate whether to keep these in the fridge or in the cupboard. Isn't that right, Sylvia?
It is right, and it's so controversial.
Yes.
We've decided to dive deep into this topic this morning with nutritionist Lindy Cohen. Lindy, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Settle the age-old debate for us. Tomato sauce, fridge or pantry?
Now, all right, if you're going for the healthy stuff, it's going to have less preservatives, less sugar, less fat. You definitely need to keep it in the fridge. But
What healthy stuff when it comes to tomato sauce?
You can get healthy versions. It's mostly tomato, which is not mostly sugar.
Never seen such a thing.
If you're getting your jam has to go in the fridge. It's going to prevent things like mold and bacteria from forming. But your Vegemite, your peanut butter, provided you're keeping it clean, you can keep that in the pantry, no problem.
Is there a bit of a worry on things that can survive in the cupboard for years?
I would say yes. That's a bit of a, definitely your Vegemite can survive quite a long time, but things like long life milk is something that we've got to keep. Once you've opened it, pop that in the fridge.
Okay.
Isn't the problem by the very nature of these, which are, they're fine sauces and they're fine condiments, is that you don't know what's going on inside the bottle because you never open it. Once it's open...
best not to know and best not to ask questions when it comes to such things, I find, Karl.
It tastes really good.
So wise. So wise, Sylvia.
So the long life milk can stay in the cupboard until you've opened it.
Yes, and
it's
same
in
with
the fridge.
almonds. We know our normal milk has to be in the fridge.
What about butter?
Now, this is
My
really
grandma
hot
always
topic.
left it on the table.
Now, if you
Never
live
in
in
the fridge.
Darwin, there's no way you're going to be able to leave it out. And if you live in Hobart, chances are you probably can keep your butter out on the countertop. Now, you are going to get longer mileage out of it if you're keeping it in the fridge, but you know what? What they recommend, take a little bit out each day, and that could be your daily butter, and then just keep rotating
What
like
about
that.
this? What about when your Vegemite has bits of butter in it?
Oh, it's the worst.
Oh, no. Are you one of those people?
Thou shalt
I
not
scrape it
contaminate the butter.
Yeah, but does that butter get weird?
Yeah,
Funky?
yeah, that's going to get weird butter. No,
Yeah.
that's...
You need two separate knives.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so what about eggs?
Now, it's funny because in the supermarket, they're actually kept in the normal aisles, but you always have a little section in your fridge for your eggs. They do not need to be refrigerated, although most of us keep them there. They will get a little bit more mileage if you're keeping them in the fridge, so it's up to you what you do there.
So they can last longer, so you'd go for that, right?
Yeah.
What about bananas?
All right, well, all our fruit, if it ripens after it's picked, it releases something called ethylene. Ethylene's a gas that ripens things. So if you have an avocado that is not quite ripe, a little trick, get your banana, pop it in a bag with your avocado. It's going to help ripen it much quicker.
What sort of bag?
A brown bag.
Okay.
A brown paper
You mean
bag.
a paper bag,
A paper bag,
Okay.
And what about chocolate? Because this is, for me, the most important question.
Legitimately a debate in my house. Pete will only eat chocolate if it's been on the bench, and I'll only have it if it's been in the fridge, so we have to divide the blocks.
What do you do? You're right, fabulous. Yeah. Okay, and you get the good stuff, obviously.
Yes, obviously, out of the fridge. But what's your take on that?
Well, I mean, they do reformulate chocolate for Australian climates because it is so hot here. And if you go to Europe, they do have a little bit more of the cocoa and the solids and the stuff that makes it really creamy. I'm definitely in the pantry. You can keep it wherever you want.
Oh, you don't put it in the fridge?
No, I don't. It tastes so much better.
We were getting along so well, Lindy.
It's creamy and you taste it more if it's in the pantry. So.
It's a good thing my brother Pete knows how to roast a chicken.
It is a good thing,
Yeah.
He's got a few faults, but
funny.
we forgive them.
He's got some foibles. We're going to go
I
through
don't know
the
where
top
that
10
comes from.
tomorrow.
Okay, right.
Great stuff, Lindsay.
I look
Thank
forward
you so
to going
much,
through your top 20, Karl. Thank you, Lindy.